It's that time, America. What goes up must wipe out. It's Ladies' Night, America. 24 women will fight their way toward $50,000. And this ain't your grandmother's obstacle course. We will see magnificent falls, sensational tumbles, and astonishing spills. Only the fiercest 4 women will advance to the most challenging obstacle course of all, the Wipeout Zone. The epic battle for female supremacy begins now. One woman will become a champion, but all the ladies will wipe out.
It's not raining men, but it's raining! Woo!
Hello, America, and welcome to a special all-ladies edition of Wipeout. I'm John Anderson. With me, as always, it's John Henson.
I am so excited for Ladies' Night. You know, John, I have always been a big fan of women. True story. And I don't care who knows it.
Didn't realize you felt so strongly about this.
Oh, yeah? And if any of our obstacles get rough with them, they're gonna have to answer to me.
Do you remember that time that you challenged the sucker punch to a fight?
Good point. You're on your own, ladies.
Well, they're also going to have to answer to Mother Nature because there's a huge storm on the course, and braving the elements to bring us the best of coverage, it's the First Lady of Wipeout, Jill Wagner.
Why does it have to rain on Ladies' Night?
You're right, Jill. We'll schedule the natural elements better next time.
Actually, Jill, you should consider yourself luckier than our contestants because they'll be facing not only the weather, but the toughest obstacle course ever assembled. And starting out Ladies' Night, it is our collapsing catwalk.
Work it, girl.
Then on to the sucker punch.
Those fists are made for punching.
Followed by the big balls and the motivator.
And for Ladies' Night, free shots until 9 p.m.
The trampoline sweeper awaits after that.
A new Disney classic, Lady and the Tramp.
And finally, it's last call for big falls at our chick flick.
It's a real tearjerker, my friend.
Our first contestant is at the starting line right now, so let's get things started.
Thunder! Wow, I am so glad I'm not Jill today.
All right, guys, I'm down here with Joyce Marr. All right, so, sorry, the wind's blowing me back a little bit. Okay, so, Joyce, why is it raining?
Because God hates me? I don't know.
We're good, thank you so much. It's great out here, guys, just wonderful.
Jeez, Jill, I hope you're not gonna complain all day long just because it's misting a little bit.
Yeah, easy for you to say, Henson.
Just trying to help.
Toasty up there?
What?
Huh?
Speak up. I can't hear you over the buzz of my space heater.
That's enough, you two. Hey, to start the qualifier, Joyce has to work it on the collapsing catwalk.
Collapsing? Oh!
See, John, the catwalk, it collapses.
Maybe God does hate her.
Unfortunately for Joyce, she has another catwalk to strut across.
Oh, yeah, I really got it.
That's the spirit, Joyce. Pull up those pants and show God who's boss. Oh, right, got it.
Rainy days and collapsing catwalks always get her down.
Now the sucker punch giving Joyce a fresh coat of paint, weatherproofing her for the rest of the run.
Now the gloves raining down on her.
Sucker punch playing weatherman. Today's forecast, flurries.
Man, this rain is relentless as Ladies' Night. Get set to step out onto the big balls.
Really?
Really? Really? Oh, the most important thing to remember about running the big balls in the rain, don't. She's gotta be cold and wet, John. Jill, will you lend her your jacket?
All right, like sitting up there and wisecracking is all that hard?
Well, sometimes my voice gets scratchy because it's so dry, and I burned my tongue on the hot chocolate.
Yeah, well, as far as Ladies' Night goes, Joyce heading to our trampoline sweeper. In honor of Ladies' Night, we've installed a personal beauty bar for the contestants.
Who's running it, the Joker? Well, that's a perfect time to jump towards a massive swinging bar.
Oh. Hey, she's up trying again.
Oh, she dropped like the barometric pressure. Stay in school.
So how much longer is it supposed to be doing this, guys?
Boo-hoo, it's just a little drizzle and a slight breeze.
It's so nice to rain.
See, Joyce doesn't mind, and she's got to maneuver through these 2 swinging pendulums of iron. Oh! Ooh, surprise ending to our chick flick, as Joyce is reunited with the water.
And our rainy day woman getting Ladies' Night off to a thunderous start.
That was like 2 minutes.
It was like 6.
I swear that was like 2 minutes.
Man, I hope women exaggerate that much about everything.
Let's go back to the top of the course where we have avid horse jumper Ashley Andall.
It's hard to jump a horse. They're tall.
Oh! But it's even harder to bound across our catwalk.
Well, she could have used a horse on her course, of course.
Is it hailing?
No, Jill, it's raining cats and horses and paint.
Remember, Ashley, be gentle. No loud noises, no sudden moves. Or the sucker punch will kick you in the teeth.
Why the long face?
It sucks.
So is she a horse whisperer?
No, she jumps horses, John.
Oh, so she's a horse jumperer.
Why don't we see if she's a ball jumper?
Oh, no! She is completely drenched, but surprisingly, still drier than Jill.
Henson, not today.
You always say that. When, Jill? When?
Horse jumper, saddled up for a ride on the beauty bar.
Hi-ho, Ashley. Away!
Hi-ya.
We're gonna have to put her down. Well, Kemosabe, who's our next villain?
Charging up to the big balls is 30-year-old neurology researcher Heavenly Swinson.
Heavenly? Well, she's gonna need divine intervention to get across the big balls.
Oh! Sliding. Wait, Johnny. Looks like she's getting some help from above.
How fitting the big balls got their first kiss on ladies' night. Is her name really Heavenly?
Sure is. Jill got the explanation for that earlier.
I'm half Chinese and Irish, and so I was given the name Tian at birth, translate to heavenly.
So, do you think you're gonna do heavenly on our course today?
Brought my wings today, so I'm gonna fly across and just raise some hell, though.
All right, that's what I'm talking about.
Heavenly, very little sugar, whole lot of spice.
Oh, hello!
That was awesome!
Agreed. Let's see it again.
For Heavenly, the chick flick turns into a horror movie. Who's next, John?
Well, Johnny, we have Danielle Alders, a real estate agent from Orange County, California.
Ooh, is she on that reality show where the ladies from Orange County fight about money and Chardonnay?
No, Johnny.
Oh, but she is on that really funny reality show where the ladies fight with the big red balls. What's that called again?
Wipeout.
That's it. I get it confused with Cougar Town.
Danielle, our real estate agent of Orange County, ready to face off with the beauty bar now.
Look out! Sorry, I believe in full disclosure.
And here she goes.
Oh, credit crunch. You know, I'd love to be a realtor, John. I've always wanted to get my face on a bus stop.
You know, Johnny, this is a blast. I love ladies' night. You know, the one night when a girl can get all glammed up, feel classy, go crazy on the dance floor.
And the best part of our ladies' night is that the only creep hitting on them is this guy. And this guy. And this guy. And this guy's a swinger. They're the worst.
Let's go back to the top of our course, Johnny.
Wipeout! I'm shaved, showered, and ready to get dirty!
Hey now, ladies' night is rolling.
Yeah, this is 27-year-old cake baker Andrea Corkhill.
Really, what's her specialty? Birthday cakes? Wedding cakes?
Jill got the scoop on that.
Okay, so Andrea, what do you do?
I make naughty cakes for a living.
Well, you know I want to try. I want to try some. Give me some of that.
Who put the sensor bar over the cake? Move it, I want to see.
I'm feeling naughty already.
I am appalled that Andrea brought such a filthy cake and that I didn't get to see it. Oh, but I'm glad I saw that.
Collapsing catwalk reminding our naughty baker this is family hour.
Yeah, it gives her a spanking.
Sucker punch, putting a little yellow frosting on our naughty baker. Takes one to the cake hole.
Well, you have to crack a few naughty bakers if you want to make a naughty cake.
Naughty baker Andrea making great time up to the big balls.
Everyone knows the big balls are a recipe for disaster, but did you know they have a great recipe for upside-down cake? Oh, that didn't marzipan out.
You know, much like a cake, that Wipeout had several layers of goodness.
You know, I'm a naughty baker, too.
Do tell.
Happily. I had something really risque in the works, but then I remembered this is a family show, so I censored it.
Self-policing is always good. Plus, you know, we keep things classy here on Ladies' Night.
Yeah, the other one was, well, it was wrong. So, what's with the whistle? Oh, that's not gonna get annoying at all.
This is Holly George, and Jill got the story on her and her whistle.
All right, guys, I've got Holly George down here with me. Holly, what's with the whistle?
I'm a referee for water polo. Go water polo!
Yeah, are you a little bit goofy?
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, I'm thinking she is.
Be sure about that?
I'm pretty sure about that.
Yeah, I'm going with Goofy.
Go get him, Holly.
Forget the whistle. Let's start with a floral catsuit. I'm gonna stick with Goofy.
Oh, major foul. Collapsing catwalk, 4-minute penalty for brutality there.
Underwater, she's still whistling, and it is still annoying.
Now let's wet our whistle over at the sucker punch.
What are you, blind, ref? Oh, sweet Whistler's mother. John, I know it's ladies' night, but you don't wear a whistle on the course like you don't wear a brooch. I learned that the hard way.
You know, if this were water polo, John, the big balls would get ejected for sinking, intentional splashing. Oh, and that. Hey, Holly, what's the call?
Oh, that can't be good.
But maybe whistleblower Holly will have better luck at her beauty bar. Again, the design here, use the trampolines to jump over the sweepers.
Yeah, come on, Holly. Don't blow it.
Oh.
Zoinks. You know, John, I can see why your sport needs a ref. A lot of people don't shut their eyes when they're yelling Marco.
You have no idea what water polo is, do you?
Polo. Hey, who's this lively lady? And why is she quoting Ricky Martin?
Well, that's 18-year-old high school student Kylie Long.
Oh, she bangs, her face into the catwalk.
Well, while Kylie swims on ahead, let's go back and meet our next contestant.
Whoop, I think I hit the rewind button back to Kylie start.
I'm not Kylie, I'm Kendall.
Oh my God, am I seeing double?
Okay, guys, I'm down here with Kendall and Kylie, the Long twins. How are you guys doing today?
Good, Jill.
They talk alike.
What's your favorite color, guys?
Red, Jill.
They think alike.
How do you think you're gonna do on the course?
We're gonna kill it, Jill.
You guys are freaking me out a little bit.
Us too, Jill. Creepy twin Kylie making a freaky good time up to the beauty bar. Oh, she is woman. Hear her Wipeout.
Yeah, that's why Lady hates the tramp, Aline.
Kendall's pace a little slower than her sister's so far. At the beauty bar now, halfway across. Little stumble.
Oh, these twins are getting scarier by the minute.
Look, Johnny, they even wipe out the same.
I haven't seen twins this scary since the Olsen.
John, I think it's time for a chick flick.
Is my foot showing?
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool.
Feminine modesty. I don't know why Jill's complaining. This girl's wearing hardly anything.
She's used to wearing skimpy outfits, John. This is Amy Haruna, famous trapeze artist from Tokyo, Japan.
Well, then she'll be able to conquer our chick flick with the greatest of ease.
Oh, to the land of the falling sun.
Yeah, well, it's not as trapeze as it looks.
Well, Wipeout's never easy. With this weather, it's made it nearly impossible out here.
By air, fire, water, earth, God is now a warrior birth. This is to all my fellow fabulous females over 50.
What were we thinking, casting Mother Nature?
But even through wind, rain, and falls, the fabulous women of Wipeout have toughed it out.
Seriously, I smell like a wet dog.
Most of them have. Certainly hasn't been a drought of good wipeouts today, John.
Oh, she has been thunderstruck.
Let's see what the forecast is for our last contestant of the day, Lauren Taxa. She talked to Jill earlier.
Hi.
Or tried to talk.
Really?
Wow, I'm a flight attendant on a private jet.
Wow.
Flight attendant, huh? Well, I hope her run's less turbulent than this interview.
Fly Girl's got quite a headwind on the big balls, but she is doing great, Johnny. She's gonna make it across. Awesome. Really earned her wings on that one. Strong contender for that $50,000, which she says she's gonna convert to airline miles.
That's weird. I'd convert mine to skee-ball tickets, but I'm conservative.
Our Fly Girl doing amazing on this beauty bar, too. Oh, so close.
Bye-bye.
Are we done? Can I go home?
Nope.
Can I please? It's cold.
Well, our Fly Girl's on her final approach, just has to get past our chick flick.
Oh, Wipeouts in Rodin. Long flight, Lauren, but at least there weren't any crying babies or mother-father snakes.
Our Fly Girl Lauren soaring her way into our next round with a dashing time of 3 minutes and 21 seconds. So she'll be moving on, along with the horse jumper, Ashley Andall, Heavenly Svensson, and the real estate agent of Orange County, Danielle Alders.
Also joining them are Andrea, the naughty baker Corkill, Holly George, the whistleblower, and Amy Haruna, the flying trapeze artist.
But they better have their seatbelts fastened, my friend, because they are racing to the overdrive.
That's right. For the first time ever, our Wipeouts are testosterone-free.
24 ladies began the quest for 50 grand during the worst weather we've ever seen on our course. And after the qualifier, we are left with 12 females fighting for that cash prize. Among them are Fly Girl Lauren Taxa, Heavenly Svensson, and the real estate agent of Orange County, Danielle Alders.
Also competing are naughty baker Andrea Corkill, the whistleblower Holly George, and the twins Kylie.
I'm not Kylie, I'm Kendall.
Well, the Long twins are moving on. Oh, yeah, it's ladies' night, and the feeling is right for Cool and this gang of 12 to start on our next round, the disco competition.
Which we call the Overdrive.
Fine, but I'm going to imagine disco music playing on the car radio with the Overdrive.
Okay, Denny Terrio, then I will fill everybody in on how the Overdrive works. Looks complicated. It's really not. All you have to know is that contestants start on this 10-foot-high platform. They must enter the steering wheel on the green spot, exit off the red spot, crossing one of these 3 obstacles to the finish. They have to avoid our dastardly yellow windshield wipers, and if they wipe out or go under the sweeper bars, they have to head back to the start and do the whole thing over again. The first 6 to successfully cross will move on to the next round.
The other 6 will join me as we boogie till dawn.
No, they won't.
No, they won't.
Let's see how our ladies are doing.
Remind me again, other than annoying me, how on earth this whistle is helping her on this course.
All ladies wipe out.
Yay! All ladies, stop blowing the whistles.
And ladies' night overdrive underway. Whistleblower Holly.
And her whistle.
First contestant to kick it into gear.
Followed by everyone. Oh! Did somebody get the license of that sweeper arm?
Fly girl Lauren feeling the cabin pressure as she arrives at the middle.
This is a war zone.
Looks pretty miserable down there. Wonder how Jill's holding up.
Gosh, you coddle her, Anderson.
You know, if it's so easy, I'd like to see you down here, John.
Can't. My dermatologist says rainwater isn't good for my pores. Horse jumper Ashley is on, coming around the first turn, but the sweeper arm is hot on her heels. Oh, she is sent to pasture.
Andrea, our naughty baker, sneaking up on the red spot.
Good to know the visibility's still clear down there.
Make sure that sweeper arm doesn't turn her into pound cake.
Oh my God.
And onto the banana.
Just imagine the size of the pies she could make with that thing. Oh, banana cream.
Fly girl up and searching for open air space.
Oh, that was just about as satisfying as one of those little bags of peanuts.
Our naughty baker back on, and the ladies are flocking to the center of Overdrive en masse.
It's like there's a 50% off sale at the mall. Oh my God, now it's raining from the ground.
No, John, that's a splash of freshness. It's part of the stunt.
I knew that.
Naughty baker with a semi-sweet move to the red spot, and again onto the banana.
Okay, I can't mess up again.
Yeah, slipping on a banana peel once is embarrassing enough.
It looks so easy.
Easy as what? Pie, perhaps?
Yes.
So our naughty baker adds a third tier to her wipeout cake as she is moving on to the next round.
Piece of cake.
Hey, naughty baker, you do the buns, I do the puns.
Wow, quite a crowd gathered in the center.
Yeah, it must be book club night, and they're reading something off Oprah's list. That's the only possible explanation.
Or the 50 grand.
Give it a try, girl.
You're right, Fly Girl. It's simple enough. Enter on the green, exit on red. Don't let the sweeper bar go over your head. There's nothing to it.
No. Heavenly is on the road to righteousness. Makes it to that red spot. Headed for the finish.
Oh, they don't call it the unstable table for nothing. But Fly Girl is on a direct non-stop to the red spot, transfers to the unstable table, and she arrives ahead of schedule. That is unheard of these days.
The whistleblower and the real estate agent headed for that prime location, the red spot.
Our real estate agent's bid is denied, but our whistleblower is on the banana. So close, John. Just one leap from the finish.
Johnny, it looks like she lost the whistle.
Oh, thank God.
Diving for the finish. Yeah, next round, here she comes.
And she has found a whole new way to make noise as she punches her ticket to the next round.
That fills half of our spots. 3 more to be had. Twin Kendall is on the bar.
I'm not Kendall. I'm Kylie.
And I'm creeped out again.
These twins obviously are not identical as they take different paths to the red spot. Oh, it's ugly sibling rivalry. Oh.
See if she ever lets you borrow her clothes again. This is obviously a case of good evil twin versus evil twin.
Horse jumper Ashley galloping towards the wire. Down the stretch she comes, sounding the charge. Oh!
But she can't make it over that final hurdle.
Heavenly moving as if carried by angels' wings, Johnny. Onto that unstable table that did her in last time, and it's not happening twice.
No, the angels are trumpeting because this heavenly lady is floating on cloud 9 right into the next round.
Real estate agent appraising the situation as she touches up the red spot, onto that unstable table, and our real estate agent of Orange County closing the deal on her dream spot in the next round, Johnny, leaves us only one more opening to fill.
Yeah, and Kylie, Kendall, whoever is off for the finish, and she is not alone. But she is the only one to make it to the red, and then onto the banana.
So it's twin whomever, a few feet from the finish. Oh, only halfway on the finish platform. Needs to pull herself all the way up.
Can she do it with half the strength of she and her sister combined?
Oh.
I think I felt that one. Maybe we're triplets.
One more spot. Who's it gonna be?
Wow, Jill's even getting cranky with a contestant.
It's our horse jumper trying for that final post position in the next round. Jumping that bar. Needs to exit off the red, though. She's there and onto the unstable table and advancing by a nose, John.
On all fours, looking exhausted, but don't tear up that ticket yet. She is going for the trifecta in the next round.
So we have the 6 sophisticated women who will be continuing on in our ladies' night in the next round, and they include Naughty Baker, Andrea Corkill, Fly Girl Lauren Taxa, and our whistleblower Holly George.
Also moving on, we have Heavenly Swenson, the real estate agent of Orange County, Danielle Alders, and the horse jumper, Ashley Andall.
That was a tough one.
Didn't look so tough from up here.
Our final 6 are finally getting a break from the rain and the storms. The sun has come out, and equally unpredictable as the weather today, Johnny's nowhere to be found. Hey, Jill, what brings you up here?
Hey, Anderson. Well, between the lovely weather outside and Henson ribbing me, I decided it was time for a change.
Good.
It's toasty up here. It's nice.
I'll take that. We're certainly pleased to have you, but what'd you do with my man, John?
Don't worry, I took care of it.
Jill? Jill?
John, what are you doing?
Where's Jill? Is she upstairs in the booth?
Hey, John.
Jill, where's the ice cream bar you told me about? There's There's no ice cream.
Let's go to the leaderboard.
All righty, we shall do. Our top 6 are Naughty Baker, Andrea Corkill, Fly Girl, Lauren Taxa, our whistleblower, Holly George, Heavenly Swinson, the real estate agent of Orange County, Danielle Alders, and our horse jumperer, Ashley Andall. Jill, it's a brilliant plan, you know, after all the grief John was giving you. I'm surprised, though, you didn't think of this when it was still raining out.
Yeah, but you know what, Anderson? He's got to deal with something much worse than that now. You know what that is?
I have no idea.
The smells of the Wipeout farm.
Ah, yes. The farm consists of 4 malodorous stages, and they will start with a sprint across our barnyard blocks, then cross our scarecrow planks, through the rug pull, finally past the corn stalks to the finish.
But they better watch out for our farm equipment, the pitchfork, the silo, and our chase you down, chew you up tractor sweeper arms.
And now, our new sideline reporter, John Henson, is with our first contestant, Andrea the Naughty Baker.
A lot of big talk from you earlier, Henson. Let's see what you got. Bring it.
Now, what's the dirtiest cake you have ever made?
God, that was disgusting.
Yeah, it's fun getting all close and personal, ain't it, John?
There's the rooster's crow and the farmhands delivering this morning's collection of eggs.
I can't lose it, too.
Baker rises low, only to get plowed under by the tractor sweeper arm.
That is one moist cake, Baker. What I did there, I took the idea of a cake.
Okay, let's keep things moving.
All right.
The Naughty Bakers now advance to the second stage of the farm.
And now she faces our scarecrow planks.
Wow.
Oh, but taken down by the tractor sweeper arm again. However, she did get a foot on that first plank, so she can advance to the next stage.
Where she's apparently getting force-fed.
Thank you. I needed some protein.
And now she faces the rug.
Oh!
Getting battered up there.
Cake batter jokes? Really? Wow. Your job is hard.
Shut up, Jill. You would have said the same thing if you thought of it.
All right, cool it, you two, huh? The Naughty Baker at the final farm stage with the corn stalks.
Oh, this farm is no yoke. See, Henson, what us funny people do is take a word like yoke and make it into a joke.
All right, I am going to be the professional here. Oh, getting splattered with milk, but avoids the wipeout. Naughty Baker really in her element now. You got the milk and the eggs and the twisted body parts, and we'll finish in a time of 5:22.
Did I finish? I stood up. Oh,
Careful, there's a thing right there.
thanks.
Look out!
Oh, God.
That last shot was the frosting on top. Literally.
And while our farm keeps harvesting wipeouts, Henson's meeting a member of his fan club.
Can you give me any inside information on the way the farm works? I put that to my mouth.
Johnny, get back to your chores, man. Our whistleblower's up and ready. Are you?
Anything that stops that whistle.
The whistleblower now on the Wipeout farm, complete with flying chickens, eggs, bales of hay upside the head.
She navigates the pitchfork.
Yay!
Oh, and she's down on the farm.
More like a slaughterhouse. But what do I know? Other than that summer that I spent killing cows, I have no idea what it's like to work in a slaughterhouse.
Well, she ate up some time getting up to the next stage. Now she'll face off with the scarecrow planks.
Oh, the whistle around her neck didn't help her there.
Now up and ready at the rug pull.
Oh, Holly go not so lightly. Holly fall down, go boom.
Now climbing up to the back 40.
Oh!
John, I think he's headhunting. But if he were a pitcher, you would have thrown him out already.
Well, that farmhand's not going anywhere, but the whistleblower on the move, making great time. She is 2 minutes ahead of the Baker. Oh!
She was that close.
1 foot on, Johnny, just couldn't quite get the other one to the finish.
And you must complete the entire stage here. There's no swimming ahead after a fall.
But she's now close to the time of the Naughty Baker. Hey now.
Never working on a farm.
No, finish your work here first. Naughty Baker's time of 5:22, the mark to beat. And she's done it, 5:05.
Blow your whistle.
I lost it.
Too bad. Did somebody give her another whistle?
Smells like eggs and milk, yum, but I'm lactose intolerant.
A little personal information from our fly girl, Lauren Taxa.
If she can beat the whistleblower's time of 5:05, she is guaranteed to be one of the 4 that's moving on to the wipeout zone.
She is really cruising.
Already at the scarecrow planks.
Oh! The fly girl got her landing gear taken out by the sweeper arm.
Well, halfway home, and her time is way ahead of the other ladies. She keeps this up, she is bound to move on. Oh, yikes!
But it's the rug pull that's doing all the moving.
She just joined our 20-foot high club. Congrats to her.
Well, an even more exclusive club awaits. That's the Wipeout Zone.
And she's on track for that if she can cross this final stage. Recovers there through the spilled milk. Oh! The Fly Girl flew through our course with a first-class time that will put her in the Wipeout Zone.
That means 3 ladies to go, and on the bubble, we've got our naughty baker and our whistleblower.
Heavenly's up next, looking to knock one of them out.
Ladies' night, hoedown. Yee-haw!
Heavenly really into the spirit of this thing as she takes off. Here comes that pitchfork. Oh, used it to shield herself.
He's got some graceful moves.
Taking all sorts of shots as she's up to the scarecrow planks. Waiting.
Oh!
Boy, she gets bounced on ladies' night.
She's up again and off to the rug pull.
What? Oh! Oh!
Oh, Heavenly just took a hellish fall.
Only the cornstalks left now. A time under 5:05 clinches her a spot in the Wipeout Zone. If not, the whistleblower will advance.
She's fighting back. This is like Charlotte's Web, only much more violent.
Heavenly fighting to put up a competitive time. Oh, doused by the milk. Clocked by that pitchfork.
Oh.
She is pushing through, though. Gonna finish with a time of 5:37, and that will put the whistleblower, Holly George, into the Wipeout Zone.
Back to you, Anderson. And Jill, I'd like to have a talk with you.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear you over the crack of the crab legs I'm eating.
It's crunch time for our horse jumper, who's hoping her equine elevation skills help her here.
Oh, but clearly she's missing her horse.
Ashley back up at the planks, and if she is faster than 5:22, she is gonna go to the zone.
Oh! The horse jumper wishing she had the wings of Pegasus.
Another fall. Now another obstacle.
Oh, she's giving it her all.
Oh! And the pitchfork giving its all. The horse jumper is down and out. Our horse jumper is a quitterer. And that gives the 3rd spot into the Wipeout Zone to the naughty baker, leaving a 2-woman race for the final spot. If the real estate agent can beat Heavenly's time of 5:37, she'll be moving on.
Let's see how long she can stay on her feet.
Well, that didn't take long.
Well, it's going to take a long swim to get to the 2nd farm stage. Remember, Heavenly's 5:37 is the time to beat.
Oh! The sweeper arm flips this realtor, and the only one profiting is the viewers.
She's back up and technically still hasn't attempted the scarecrow planks.
No! She gets a piece of plank, but it's open house on the realtor's face.
A lot of wipeouts, but she is still giving effort.
Oh! Danielle's just getting turned into mulch on our farm.
But it's not over yet, Jill, because her body made contact with the rug pull, so she's able to advance to the final stage.
If she has anything left.
Come on, you're almost there. I don't even know if that's true.
Oh, it's true, Johnny, and if she wants to beat Heavenly, she'll need a perfect run.
Oh, Anderson, this is so intense.
You can hold me if you want, Jill. Henson does sometimes. She's halfway there. Milk does her body good. No, it doesn't help your time, though. The real estate agent running out of time, and that means the ladies' night Wipeout Zone is set. We have the whistleblower, Holly George, Heavenly Swinson, the Fly Girl, Lauren Taxa, and the naughty baker, Andrea Corkill.
No, I don't think you're husky. Why, do I look husky? It's probably the jacket. Double vented usually fits me well.
Oh, goody, you're back.
Yeah, I don't know why Joe was complaining about the weather. I thought it was kind of nice.
The day began with 24 women, and now we are down to just a quartet of contenders.
That's right. It's time for one of our ladies to be crowned winner. It's time for someone to take home 50 grand. It's time for the Wipeout Zone. And tonight, the zone is on fire.
We will send our contestants up in smoke with the catapult. After launching high and far into the Wipeout Zone, they will swim to our 2nd obstacle, the spin cycle, tonight filled with molten lava.
Oh, that's gonna stink.
Contestants will go for a ride in this giant drum before timing their jump onto this exit platform.
And then they're on to our flame-covered triple threat, terrorizing force of sweeper tree, followed by a red-hot rib raid.
Contestants must run across the ribs before they give way, and the farther they run, the closer they will be to the final leg of the journey, the gauntlet. There, the spiked whackers attack first, then it's a tricky trip through arms and dangerous, and across to the finished platform.
4 contestants remain. The one with the fastest time wins $50,000. First up, whistleblower Holly George.
Wow! Let's do this!
Let's take a look at how Holly got to the zone.
Holly the whistleblower George didn't tolerate poor sportsmanship on the qualifier. This water polo ref showed others how to play on the overdrive, and despite some fouls, made it through the Wipeout farm. Now she's one step closer to a fairly played victory in the Wipeout Zone.
Well, she still got that whistle, so I'm rooting for the catapult.
Johnny, she is strapped in, waiting for the signal. Holly flung deep into the chilly waters of the zone.
Well, that may be where our water polo ref is most comfortable because you can see here she is clearly afraid of flying.
She's pulled herself together now to face the intimidating spin cycle. Goal here, simple. Cross and get out on the other side. Accomplishing that, though, very difficult. Sliding around through that foam.
Good news for Holly, this slows down the longer she's in there.
Holly gonna go around again. Look, really clinging to that side support. What a grip. And she makes it to that exit on her first shot.
Even more impressive, she's already approaching the triple threat at just 2 minutes, 16 seconds.
Hopping on to begin this ride, and it's gonna be a bumpy one.
Oh! The combo of 2 sweeper arms and a blast of water created the perfect storm for a wipeout.
Holly showing little emotion after her first wipeout tonight. Round 2 with the triple threat. A blast of water cannon failing to distract her there. Down to a knee on that second table. Gets nudged by the sweeper arms, but staying good. She's balanced and cruises by the third and onto that platform. The whistleblower now at the rib rage. Got to step lively here. She sprints off. Oh, and down she goes about mid-rack.
Holly only gets to about the halfway point, but swimming to the gauntlet, not a problem for our water polo ref.
She's on to the final stretch now. The spiked whackers batting lead off here.
Holly sees something she didn't like. I'm assuming it's the entire gauntlet.
Oh, spiked whackers with a personal foul on the whistleblower.
Yeah, a not-so-subtle suggestion that our ref swallow her whistle.
Holly's time climbing toward the 6-minute mark. She will set the time to beat, but obviously the lower the better. There's 50 large on the line, and now Holly eye and eye with Arms and Dangerous.
There's no freaking way!
The Arms and Dangerous get that from a lot of contestants, Holly.
Oh, and that's the reason why, John.
Well, it turns out Holly was right. There is no freaking way to cross this if you time it wrong.
Holly's third run on the gauntlet. That last hit and swim means she won't break the 8-minute mark. The Arms and Dangerous, though, I promise you will put up a stronger fight.
Not sure if that's a look of focus or confusion, Johnny.
Holly trying to nail the timing and not get nailed by an arm. Oh, what a hit!
Oh, Holly gets an uppercut to the jaw, but our ref says, hey, it's above the belt, it's clean.
Holly was cruising up to the gauntlet, but her time now has ballooned up past 10:20.
Facing Arms and Dangerous again, let's see if she learned any lessons, trying to avoid the wrath of these arms for yet a third time.
Holly showing patience. Good timing leads to a good time. 50,000 on the line. She's finally through, John, stepping across to the platform, and she will stop the clock at 10 minutes, 33 seconds.
And we all know what's coming next. Man, that girl is one note. Literally.
Holly now left to wait it out. 50,000 could be hers, or it could go to Heavenly Swenson, who has her sights set on that cash, too.
The Heavenly Swenson winged it through our qualifier. Poor showings on the Overdrive and the farm nearly caused the heavens to fall. Now she'll need some help from above to produce a victory in the wipeout zone.
So that's a recap of how Heavenly came to be sitting in that catapult.
Let's go, Heavenly!
Heavenly cheering herself on. Holly watching her from the sidelines.
Let's launch me up into the heaven!
Ask and ye shall receive.
The launches a go, and she is heaved towards the heavens, John.
If you listen closely, Heavenly was screaming cowabunga all the way down.
She'll need to keep that kind of energy and excitement going as she jumps into the monstrous spin cycle.
Yeah, and solving this quickly is key here because Holly made it in one shot and saved tons of time.
Can't see. These are sliding.
Yeah, the combination of foam and spinning make traction incredibly difficult.
She slides down to the bottom foam, spilling out of that drum. Heavenly doesn't. That's good for her. Climbing out, got one foot. Oh, down she goes.
Yeah, she had the right idea. She just needs to work on the execution.
And that mistake will have her playing catch-up as Heavenly gets set to dive in for a second trip on the spin cycle.
Now, on this go-round, it slowed down considerably, but unfortunately, that means she wasted a lot of time on her first shot.
Yeah, Johnny, now it looks like she's changing things up here. Gonna go topside.
I see what she's trying to do.
Yeah, Jill, it worked for Holly. Let's see if it'll work for Heavenly as well.
Heavenly moving out to the edge and drops down safely. She's out at 4:29.
She's 2.5 minutes behind Holly's pace at this point, but trying to make up for it by racing onto the triple threat.
Hopping onto that second one with a daring move there. The water cannon's blasting her, but having very little effect. Bolts onto the third and right onto the platform. That blazing run through the triple threat. She is on fire, John.
And now she's cooking on the rib rate. Wow! An amazing run, Johnny. Only 2 ribs away from crossing one of the farthest runs we've seen yet.
Confident talk from Heavenly. Short swim to the gauntlet, coming up on 5:45. Oh! And the spiked whacker steals some of that time right back with a punishing blow.
Oh, Heavenly just took a hell of a shot, John.
Right back for a second attempt, a little more cautious, stumbling start. Oh, and a tumbling finish. What happened there, Johnny?
Well, it looked like Heavenly committed to jumping, saw the spiked whacker begin to move, but just couldn't stop herself in time.
Heavenly looking pedestrian out there as she approaches 9 minutes and 30 seconds.
I don't know when to go on this.
A wipeout here would knock her out. She's just gonna go and stay low, really moving, sprinting across right to the finish platform. Johnny, she's gonna take the lead. 9:38, our new top time.
An unbelievable run and an unbelievably close wipeout zone so far. Heavenly narrowly becomes your leader, but the Fly Girl and the Naughty Baker are each hoping to take home that cash prize as well.
John, we are on the verge of awarding one lucky woman $50,000. The Heavenly Swenson is currently in the lead. The Naughty Baker's still to come, but up next, Fly Girl Lauren Taxa is ready for takeoff.
Our Fly Girl Lauren Taxa took to the friendly skies on our qualifier, posting one of the fastest times of the day. Her domination continued on the Overdrive and at the Wipeout Farm, where she beat the other contestants by a wide margin, putting her in range of those 50,000 airline miles. Fly Girl, one of our strongest competitors all day, faces a stiff challenge here. 9:38, an awfully strong time to beat.
That time, of course, set by Heavenly, who's looking anxious.
Takes off, Johnny, in a tremendous cruising altitude.
Let's take another look, John. Lauren loves flying, and it shows. She remains fairly calm despite a bumpy flight.
And Lauren, our Fly Girl, really getting ready for some turbulence now on the spin cycle. No problem getting in. Gonna ride it around the top right away. Oh, now sprinting down the drum. She's at the edge. Oh, hit hard and into the water, John.
Yeah, she was almost out in one quick shot, but nosedives into the platform and has to try it all over.
Lauren a little wobbly as she gets ready to spin again. Hopping in and steadies herself immediately for another ride around, and this time hanging on. Reckless dash for the exit.
Looks like she learned her lesson.
I think she's gonna get it.
Jill, you may be right. She is nearing that platform, using the plank to her advantage now, and she's safely across at 3 minutes, 39 seconds.
Now our Fly Girl has to contend with our triple threat, and she hops right on, John, wasting no time. Oh! She goes down.
She misjudged the distance and just shorted that jump.
Still has more than 4 minutes to catch Heavenly, but a lot of hard work still ahead.
Moving a little bit faster here, needs to make up some time to stay competitive, and she's across.
Heavenly watching helplessly as Lauren is up to the rib range, sprinting across those early ribs. The 6th rib gives way.
Yeah, not a bad run, about halfway through, but Lauren facing a longer swim.
Fly Girl is up to the gauntlet, behind Heavenly's pace, but still 3 minutes left.
Fly Girl forced to make a water land.
And forced to try the spiked whackers for a second time. Oh, not even close.
Oh, a huge setback for Fly Girl, but great news for Heavenly because Lauren has less than 20 seconds left, John.
Has to be perfect. A slip, a fall, a wipeout ends it. 50 grand at stake. Lauren needs to make the second clean run across the arms and dangers of the night, making a beeline for the finish. Johnny, she's gonna do it. Flies to the finish.
She lands it at 9 minutes, 32 seconds, taking the lead with only 6 seconds to spare. Is that enough to hold off the Naughty Baker?
I'm going all the way on Wipeout.
The Naughty Baker, Andrea Corkill, barely had the right ingredients in the qualifier, but she finished first on the Overdrive. Now, after getting creamed on the Wipeout Farm, she is ready to watch her dough rise by $50,000.
Pizza cake.
A remarkable competition so far, Johnny. 3 women and each with a faster time than the one before her. The drama in our flame-filled zone has hit a fever pitch, and our current leader feeling that heat. Launched from the catapult. Oh, a jolting entry.
Yeah, Andrea got some good hang time, but over-rotated and hit the water hard.
Naughty Baker keeping it together and ready to spin the win.
Yeah, trying to find her footing is no cakewalk here, Johnny.
All right, across the bottom of the spin cycle, running for that exit. Oh, punished by the platform.
Yeah, she would have saved a ton of time if she had landed.
Instead, she gives some of that time away. Take 2 for Naughty Baker on the spin cycle. Remember, this slows down the longer they're in there. That first one really exhausting her. Now happy to ride around and conserve some energy.
Okay, she has the right idea.
The Naughty Baker spinning down to the exit, using that side support to get in a good position.
She is across at 3 minutes and 20 seconds, and now on to face the triple threat. John, good run here keeps her on pace for that 50 grand.
Steps quickly onto that first table and right onto the second. Oh, what a hit!
Oh, take another look. The sweeper arm flips her, and she just helicopters into the water. Unreal.
The Naughty Baker back up for seconds, trying to shake off that hit.
Running a little behind Lauren's pace at this point, but still about 4 minutes to catch her. She has got to move, though. There is a lot of zone left to tackle.
Stretching for the platform, and she is through. Lauren feeling the pressure. She goes sprinting across the rib rage now, moving well.
Oh, Andrea nearly the second to cross the rib rage tonight, and that helped her close the gap with our leader, Lauren, big time. The two now running neck and neck.
Clock hitting 6:40. It is an amazing show from these women tonight. The spike whackers take Naughty Baker down.
Yeah, they are showing mercy to no one tonight.
Another chance now for Andrea on the gauntlet. She still has about 2 minutes left to catch Lauren. The arms and dangerous await.
She needs to be patient if she's going to avoid a mistake.
The arm pops her and sends her swimming immediately.
A successful run would have easily given her the cash, but now it is going to be a very tight race to the finish.
Less than 30 seconds to go. A wipeout here gives the win and the money to Fly Girl. The last two ladies forced to run and hope through the arms of dangerous. Retreats a step, stays upright. 2 arms to go. Less than 15 seconds. The time running down. Andrea is through, John. Oh, she's fallen on the platform.
But she's got to get up and get on both feet to stop the clock. And she wins.
Hey, Andrea, you just won Wipeout!
A remarkable victory for the Naughty Baker, winning with only 7 seconds to spare. And from first to last, those 4 places, the closest wipeout zone in history, John.
Yeah, and with 50 grand, now Andrea can expand into Naughty Catering.
Well, that's going to do it for us. Please join us next week when 24 new contestants take on even crazier new obstacles, and of course, they'll all wipe out. Till then, I'm John Anderson.
And for our colleague Jill Wagner, I'm John Henson saying good night and big balls. What do you want to do after this? Yeah, me too. Sometimes I eat to forget as well.